All right, guys, I've told you guys, maybe you've seen the other video, maybe you haven't. I was out of town for a while, so I wasn't able to do some videos. So, on my drive, it was about 12 hours, spread out through like 4 days, there and back, of course. So 2 days there, 2 days back, and then about a week there. So, excuse me, about a week there. So what have been putting together is some research, possibly for me, maybe not. I don't know what saws I want to get. Right now I'm really liking the Makita stuff, and I am itching to get a Stihl though, so that's kind of what this is about. So the thing is I was looking at all this 400 Stihl 400 C/CM versus the new one, the 400.1. So I compiled some information about it that may help people. It may or may not, but it's just something I want to kind of put out there to share kind of the factoids so you can check them. And this is my research, so if you find anything wrong with it, please let me know, and I can make like an updated post or pin a comment or something like that, because I don't want to be wrong, and I'm not here to steer anyone. So I'll just tell you guys my opinion and my research. So I'm on Stihl's website here. So it's kind of not a cheap saw, of course, for what you're getting. This is the old one. I haven't seen a new one out. So this is the 400C. So magnesium alloy piston, it's about $1,000. Cuts pretty good, right? You can get a 16-inch bar, and you can get, I think, up to 20-inch. Yeah, up to 20-inch bar, right? That's what it's recommended, right? So then I'm also looking here into the thing. So here I have it highlighted. CM, it's under large wood cutting jobs firewood business. It's not even in a professional category. So that's kind of like, because I'm not a professional tree person, but I have, you can see my flat tire over there. Came back to that. I am a professional lawn care, so I do see the value in a professional tool, if that makes sense. Now, do I have some firewood business type stuff? Yes, I do. Do I have some professional stuff? Yes, I do. So that's another thing for me to put into my brain there, right? So, and then also I was looking at the weight. The weight is 12.8 on their website with the power. That's a power head. So that's, let's see, what is it? It's a 462 is only 13.2. So, and then how much is a 462? Let's go back and look. 462, look, that's not even that much more, right? So, sorry, my finger was there. So, do I want to which one do you want to get, We all know that this one's proven and it will last. So, it's also, let's see. Go in here. Yeah, let's see. See the bar here. You can get a way bigger bar, 28-inch bar. So yeah, what do you do? And then it's 72 cc, right? So that's a lot of difference. So here I'm gonna share with you guys my conclusion and kind of go over the information. That's just kind of a little run through of me thinking out loud there. So let me All right, so I'm gonna go over my little list that I got. This may help someone make the decision. Do you buy one now? Do you buy what they have now in stock at the store, Stihl dealership, or maybe get a used one, or do you wait for the 400.1? This will give you the kind of, not tips, but kind of help you develop more understanding, because I compiled a lot of information. So I'll go over the 400C M, okay, because we have this available. The other one is the 400.1 is not out yet. So the 400C or CM, whatever you want to call it, is 5.4 horsepower, 19.3 pounds, bar with 20-inch bar, no, 25-inch light bar, excuse me, and gas and oil. So that gives you an idea of what that saw weighs, not just the power head. So that being said, what is the weight of a 462? 13, the power, it's 13 and some change. So with the 28-inch light bar, you have 70 something cc saw, as compared to this one. I forgot the cc of it. What is the cc of it? I think it's like 67 cc. Yeah, it's got to be 67 cc. $66.8, excuse me. So for that, you're getting a bunch more cc's, for 200-300 more, and a professional saw. So, or should you just get a 362? Who knows? The 362 would do almost what a 400 would do. But anyway, to run this is a 400C, to run a 25-inch bar, so you would have to mod or replace the stock oiler, right? It's around the same, this is my little note, it's around the same price as a 462. 462 is a couple hundred more. Sometimes a 400 CM can bog in the cut. With the lightweight piston, it's a magnesium piston. It has torque, but it doesn't have the greatest amount of torque. So it can slow in the cut and bog in the cut. And that can be with the bigger, 25-inch bar. It also can stop in the cut sometimes. The throttle can be a little doggish. Depends on which one you get. So if you get the C carburetor or you get the M-tronic, it can kind of be a little doggish in the cut, from what I've heard, okay? Also, it's basically a 362 that's hopped up, okay? You also can put a 362 wrap kit on it. So for the 3/4 wrap. It also has, I said it, magnesium piston. Feels a lot like a 362 because it basically is a 362, right? It's 31, this is random, 3 pounds lighter than a 7310, excuse me. So that's a 73 cc saw. So that is an option too, but it's also Echo. So do you like Echo? Maybe, maybe not. So these are all kind of questions you want to figure out. Some people may want to get this one just for the collector aspect, but I'll give you my conclusion at the end. So on to the 400 with my notes. 400.1, the new one that's not out yet. What I've researched about it, it's going to have the best in-class 60cc power to weight ratio, right? Pretty powerful statement, pretty powerful stuff. So that's about the Echo 590 is, some people say it's a 59 cc, so it's about 60 cc saw, or 620, it's in the same thing, or the 562. So the 60 cc saw, it's gonna be this one, the 400.1, is gonna have the most power, and it's gonna be the lightest, which is a strong statement because 562 is pretty light. Also has an upgraded muffler, and I'm gonna go on a whim here that the muffler mod on it is gonna wake it up a lot. That's my whim from what I've seen of this little thing. I almost want to just buy this one just to do the muffler mod on it that I have in my brain. Okay, then it has an asymmetrical rear handle. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm just telling you guys. It's lighter. It's going to be lighter than the current 400 cm, but less cc. Also, it's going to have an aluminum piston, not magnesium. But it's going to have lighter, less cc, aluminum, but it's going to have more torque. So that's important when you're cutting. And like here in Georgia, we cut pine, oak, poplar. Majority is oak, hardwood, firewood kind of stuff. So the torque is going to help you in the cut. West Coast, the torque may not matter because they're cutting softer type of wood, more like we would be cutting pine. They'll be cutting, what is it called, Douglas fir and other types of fir, cedar, that kind of thing. So the torque, you could run a bigger bar and not need the torque. But here torque is kind of your friend. Especially in our oak, it cuts way slower than those Douglas firs and stuff. So also has a bigger air filter system. Also maybe better. Is bigger better? Who knows? But it may be better. I'm going to go with, I think it's going to be better. Has a bigger sprocket washer. So that I don't know, but I think it's going to be an improvement over that because it is a bigger washer. Also has upgraded mounts, so the mounts are going to be better. Has adjustable oil pump, right? The other one, the regular 400C or CM, it has an adjustable, but no special tool will be needed on the 400.1. That's kind of a biggie to me because I don't want to have to buy a special tool. I already have to do that with my Porsche and all this Porsche, whatever, and certain crank shaft tools and all this kind of weird stuff. So the less I have to buy, the better. So I do like that. So it also has a brand new engine design. So it has probably new everything, new crank, new engine design. That's what I'm guessing. So that's why it has more torque. Also, it's not magnesium piston. So my conclusion, okay, what I may do, I may buy the new one. Also, the new one cuts, what I've seen, it cuts faster. So the old one is great and it has more CC. It'll probably take to modifications better. Maybe not. Maybe the new one will take better to modifications. I don't know. But basically they're combining the 362 and the 400 and making one. So in my mind, they're eliminating 2 to get 1. So in my mind, I'm going to think it's going to be better. A longevity move. So a better firewood type saw, that kind of thing. It will cut faster, be a little tougher, if that makes sense. Not that the old one isn't tough. And then my take is, if I were to get one, it would be the new one. The reason being is because I really would want to try to modify the muffler. The way the muffler is on it, it's a lot different than the old one. So it's interesting the way they did it. I'm not going to get into too much about it because I haven't seen one personally. So I would like to formulate that opinion maybe at a later date. But if I were, say I was going to pick 362 400C CM 400.1 460, I think I said 462. All right, hold on, let me restart. 362 400 CM CCM 400.1 or the 462, right? Which one would I get? I would probably just get the 462, guys. Okay? Because it's a professional saw. But then if I'm going to get a 462, then I'm just going to get the 500. Because I want to fiddle with that. Now the 462 would probably last a lot longer and not, break as easy as the 500, because the 500 is a lightweight beast. The 462 still lightweight, but it's more, I think, in my opinion, I think it's more of a longevity saw. So the 500 will last if you take care of it, but if you're using it every day, throwing it around, that kind of thing, you may break the case or break some doohickeys on it. That's my opinion. So for the extra cost, and I would just probably buy a 500 used, and then I'd be in a brand new 400C price range. So may have to fix some stuff on it, but I like to fix stuff. So that's my conclusion on what I think. So I would probably either buy, if I either want a 362 or the 400C, I'd probably just get a 362 because it's cheaper. It's about the same. It'll get the job done. It's good. Save the money. But if I'm gonna get the 400CM, then I might as well just get the 462. But if that's for longevity, like tree service, that kind of thing, because it's professional. But if I want to tinker and explore the new one, which I kind of do, then I would get the 400.1. But if I'm gonna buy any of them, like for the saw that I want, it's gonna probably be the 500. Do I need a 500? No. Would I like one? Yeah. Would I like all of them? Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Again, these are just my opinions. I'm not stating other, specific saying that, hey, this is fact. It's just from what I've researched. Some of it may vary. So this is just to try to help people. Also, let me know what you would like to see. What do you guys prefer? Let me know, and we'll chat in the comments, guys. Also, thanks for liking, subscribing, and being a part of the channel. I do appreciate you guys. Take care.